Okay, continuing on with gel electrophoresis. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. What you can use these for, there's a lot of different things that you can use gel electrophoresis for. But one of the things that you can do is you can compare an unknown organism and how many base pairs it has to one that you already know. So you can see that A here is highlighted in pink, and it has all of these numbers out here with the BP. This isn't for blood pressure. This is for base pairs. You know, that whole A and T and C and G thing. So A here is your marker lane, and this marker lane has DNA fragments that you already know how big they are. You already know how many base pairs are in there. This kind of acts like your control group that you can use to compare any other experimental results to. Like we have D here. So D is an unknown, and we don't have any idea of how many base pairs are here. But if we put it in the same gel, agarose gel with A, which we do know, then we can compare them. And that's what this is going to show you. So if we look at this, so we know this has to be a large fragment because it didn't move very far from the well. Here's the well. So that's where you would stick the DNA. So, oh my goodness, I clicked too much. So this is about 6,000 base pairs. It lines right up with that. And then we have the next one. So it looks like it's in between 3,000 and 4,000 base pairs. And then this last little guy is going to be the smallest, around 1,500 base pairs. So this is one of the things that you can do with gel electrophoresis. This is also something that's becoming more and more relevant when it comes to classifying organisms, is whether or not they can fly or they swim or they have feathers, but their base pairs, how many base pairs they have in common. So here again are some uses for gel electrophoresis, and you'll see more of this at the end. Forensics is a big one. So if you watch any of those shows, NCIS, CSI, Investigative Discovery Channel, you always hear about the DNA found at a crime scene, whether or not it matches the suspect, or how many suspects there are based upon that. I'm sure that on all those cases that they have run their samples through a gel, and they've come up with the DNA fingerprint. Zoology, mapping out endangered species, so looking at their pedigree. Analyzing a PCR, a polymerase chain reaction, which is, and we heard a lot about this with COVID testing, a PCR test. It's just a really quick way to make a gazillion copies of a target DNA so that you can analyze it and test it as much as you want to or need to. Honestly. So I have one last video here for you to look at. It's not me. I can't remember what their names are. But this goes through some applications of gel electrophoresis. So give this one a look-see, and then go back to your note sheet and jot in a couple of things, a couple basic things that, that they give you, a couple basic pieces of information about gel electrophoresis.